Back in the kitchen with another Buff Dudes food recipe, and this is one I'm really excited about. It's mock macaroni and cheese, higher in protein and much lower in carbs. Now I don't know about you, but macaroni and cheese was a staple of my childhood and I really enjoyed it growing up, but we wanted a variation, so that's exactly what we're doing today. It doesn't take very many ingredients and you can whip it up in just a few minutes. So let's get started. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. First things first, we're gonna get started with the potato flour and our milk. We're gonna go ahead and do 1 tablespoon of potato flour. And if you don't have potato flour, feel free to use any kind of flour you have available in your kitchen. We just prefer potato flour a little bit more because it's a little thicker. Do 1 cup of milk. We are using cashew milk, but again, if that's not available, feel free to use normal milk. We just like cashew milk because it's low sugar. Mix your flour and your milk together. So the flour and the milk is mixed. Now we're gonna go ahead and add the whey protein. That's gonna be a 1/2 cup. With that added, we're going to put it on our stovetop, medium heat. And as that heats up, I'm gonna go ahead and mix it some more. And you wanna go ahead and mix this really, really well. All 3 ingredients have to become one. Perfect symbiosis. Now that that's heating up, we're gonna go ahead and grab our zucchini and, sorry little fellas, we're gonna have to circumcise each one. Take your kosher zucchini. Now that we have them chopped, we're gonna go ahead and spiralize them. As we spiralize the zucchini, we're gonna wanna go ahead and put the whey, the milk, and the potato flour on low, just so it doesn't thicken too much as we're spiralizing. Give it a little mix from time to time as it's going. Has a tendency to get chunky, so you wanna make sure everything's nice and together. So I'm gonna continue to spiralize the zucchini. And of course, if you don't have zucchini or a spiralizer, you can just use traditional pasta, but since we're trying to keep this low carb, we are sticking with the zucchini. For you Italians out there, you're gonna have to let me know, is this sacrilege? Is this like the most evil thing I can do is take a pasta recipe and substitute it with that? Got the zucchini spiralized, now we're gonna go ahead and grate our cheese. I recommend about 1 cup, because I like it extra cheesy, but that's up to you. You can do 1/2 cup, 1 cup, you can even do more than 1 cup if you'd like. Cheese is mixed, now we're gonna go ahead and put it with our whey, flour, and our milk. And as we add our cheese to the mix, we're gonna go ahead and crank the temperature just a little bit higher near medium and just constantly stir until it's all nice and mixed together. It is looking pretty nice and mixed up, and I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit of salt. Salt's added. Time to do a little bit more mixing. And you wanna switch mixing arms too, because you gotta stay symmetrical, you know? It's all about aesthetics, even when cooking. Our cheese is looking nice and mixed, so we're gonna go ahead and turn medium heat on our spiralized zucchini and time to pour the cheese over. As we do that, we're just gonna keep mixing it in, getting it nice and cheesy. This is actually hard to do because I am really hungry right now, so I want this recipe over as fast as I can so I can eat all of this. So as you can see, it's pretty nice and mixed up now. Everything is really together. What we're gonna go ahead and do is we're going to mix it until it's soft. If you take a little bite, feeling pretty warm, up to your liking, it's good to go. It is poured, it's good to go. I'm hungry, and now it's time for a taste test. It's a hit.